Hi, I'm Jon Graze. I'm a second-generation Newport Beach plastic surgeon and fourth-generation California physician. And Brett has developed the wrap wrench here. And the wrap wrench is really nice because it makes it easy to roll your ACE wraps. And the main problem with medicine is compliance. If something's difficult, people aren't going to comply with it. And not only is this important to get outcomes, but it also has a health issue. So if you have lymphedema, problems with your legs, you really need to wear your ACE wraps. And this kind of has a personal note because when I grew up, my dad had polio when he was younger. So our job as little kids was to have to roll the ACE bandages every day because he wore them chronically. And this would have made it a whole lot more fun and a lot quicker for us to help my dad.
That's awesome. Hey, let me ask you a question. Do you see, basically in a nutshell, this simple product that I've invented being a benefit to the healthcare and medical community as a whole?
I think so. I think anything that you can do to help with medical compliance, to get people to use their product, use the treatment, is really going to facilitate the outcomes. So this will be nice for wound care centers where people have to chronically roll ACE wraps. It'll save time and cut down on the cost of healthcare delivery. And another thing is Brett's designed this so you can replace these and sterilize these tips if you need to use them in a sterile medical environment.
That's beautiful. Well, thank you, doctor. If I could, I'm going to get you to try out the wrap wrench with the 2 units I have, if you
Sure.
don't mind. So basically, it's self-explanatory. I'm going to let you do your thing. And
It's pretty easy to use. You just wrap this up here, and we can just roll this, and you just feather it so it gets a nice even roll. And that's it.
That's it.
Ready for replacement.
So how long does that take to do by hand? I mean, if someone was to do that, if they have arthritis, it's kind of a pain in the butt, wouldn't you say? I mean,
Brett brings up an interesting point. This may, for younger folks, be more of just, fun to use, but somebody that's older is really going to have a difficult time rolling this, especially with arthritic fingers. So this is really an aid for the older people. This product, ACE wraps really, who's got the lymphedema? Older people. People that have arthritis, so this is really going to be a benefit for those people.
Awesome. Do you mind trying out the other unit? This is our battery-powered unit, so it's a little bit more self-compact, and basically it's the same thing. You insert the ACE bandage, and you pull. Done. So, yep. Not rocket science, but it basically could help people and speed up their life a little bit.
No, it makes it simpler, or it makes it easier, more fun, and especially for the people that do have mobility problems and issues with their hands and fingers, this will really be a beneficial device.
I appreciate it, doctor. Thank you so much for your time.
Not a problem. With the aging demographic, chronic wounds are a huge problem in the healthcare industry, up to $80 billion. And a lot of these older people have chronic venous stasis, lymphedema, ulcerations of the lower legs. And they need to have support. They need to wear ACE wraps. And for people that are older, it's difficult for them to be compliant because they have arthritic hands and they can't roll their ACE wraps. So Brett's product really helps to improve the compliance. It makes it easier for people to use the product and treat themselves so they don't develop these long-standing chronic wounds.